We made it work, and now we're here, so we're thrilled. And now we're here, so we're thrilled.
This is the future.
Today is September 11, 2023. It is 12:25 a.m. Wow, saying it September 11 bring back memory. How many anniversaries is that? What, 20 something years now? May God continue to protect us, and we never face that same incident again. Okay, but I have a lot of things to share with you. This is my back end for our part of Pure Service YouTube channel. So there's that. Earnings, I'm almost there. In terms of views, I have 1,290 public watch hours, and I need 3,000, okay, to be on the monetization program, and then more of that regarding short views. But this one, I need either one of these. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. A lot to share with you. All right, I think I have this on my list, but not yet. I want to follow my list. I have 11 tweets to share with you, but they're gonna be long. And then there's a possibility I might record it just to put on my other channel, because lately I've been abandoning it, and some squaddies are not subscribing over here, so I might create something for them. So this is the first tweet. Not a single member of the British royal family wishing Team UK good luck just continues to show how petty they are. It's not a good look, and people are noticing it. I've been noticing it since last year. At least Team UK is lucky enough to get Ministry of Defense to come out and say something. I've been document this since last year. Last year, nobody of prominent position in the UK to wish the Team UK any luck. It was at the end of the Invictus game, I believe someone from Ministry of Defense said something. By then, it was already too late. But this year, I've documented as well, leading up to the Invictus game, they shown some videos and how they're supporting the vets, they managing in the background a little bit. And then I think that I have 2 videos where I've mentioned it, and they show what they're doing and things like that. So there's a little bit difference. Oh, the other video, maybe it's pictures, I don't remember what it was, showing them they're getting they will be going to the Netherlands and Düsseldorf by plane. And last year they took a bus. Okay, so it's a bit much better this year, but the royal family remained the same. Ministry of Defense decided to go its separate ways from the royal family and said we have to support these guys. Okay, so let's read some of the comments. Especially for a group of people who spend public money to dress up like high-ranking service people. 5 comments under that. Okay, well, they look like clowns anyway. That's why when they do, the public laugh and mock them. I think a lot of the royal family's charities is performative and ineffective, yet I can imagine wishing any of their efforts to fail. Well, this is probably not a squaddy, but a lot of them have closed up and fail. Okay, if photo shoots and listening tours or actually get fund, support, visibility to anyone in need, I'm here for it. No idea how anyone could wish ill on Invictus. Well, they are. Yes, this is the part that always gets me, the military Coldplay. I can't see that. Let's go back. Okay, I went in there. It's more heartbreaking when the UK team got their injuries fighting for Queen and Country. She was their commander-in-chief, which now it belongs to Charles. What was it? I came across a tweet where last year, before the Queen passed, they interviewed Harry, but the Queen had passed information to Harry to give to the team. But it's just saddened to see that she didn't come out in public to say it. Okay, not congratulating Prince Harry on another successful Invictus game is a choice. Not sending best wishes to Team UK, who fought for Queen and Country, is vindictive. Dressing up in military uniform and medals while shunning their injured veterans is beyond shameful. That's true. Petty-mindedness, trumping any sense of service or morality. Once you realize it's all about them and for them, all is clear. We are frustrated for Prince Harry because his family never appreciated his worth. But time to move on. Exactly. Okay, nope. With their unearned military honor. Not even their prime minister. That is true. That is true. He should be the first one to actually come out and say something. But let's just say I'm going to give prop where prop is due. Ministry of Defense did that thing. So let me use that under the umbrella of the Prime Minister. But still, I'm just giving a slight hope. But the royal family, not only Harry is part of their family, but also for what they stand for the country, they're not doing the right thing. Okay, after this I'm moving on. With all their honorary military title and costumes, whatever they feel about Harry, they should have honored their service members before playing dress up again. Alright, but at least, all I'm saying here, at least the world sees now. Because last year, I think I was the only one screaming at my, on my videos, that they're not helping. They're not honoring them, congratulate them, or say anything. Okay, next tweet. So many royal voters, correspondents are out saying Prince Harry should come back to work for the royal family without Meghan because they know he's the jewel in the crown. It's as if they have amnesia about why he left. Abuse. But actually, he'll be sad and more constricted back there. That is true. Okay, yes, Mushroom Man is just a great example for the children. Please. He is a prime example, a very prime example of who kids should look up to. And with all of the experience that he's gone through, the mockery that they make out of his mistakes, a lot of kids should learn from that. Okay? But yet, you don't hear anybody saying anything about Andrew, who's abusing other people. So for this, you my goodness. Okay, his brilliant inspiration and his journey from boyhood to a man. Exactly. Growth is far more impressive than a perfect person who has had none. Although he left no perfect person behind in the palaces, he supersedes them, and that's been the problem for the hierarchical, not merit model. Let's see here. Super selective memory loss of finest caliber. Yep. Well, the world see for themselves. If you could tell me someone who's hanging around, pedophile, who's, let's get Andrew out of the way. We know he's nowhere near level of Harry, okay? But let's say the king, for instance, hanging around pedophile, giving pardon somewhat to priests, harbor them, prevent them from being prosecuted and all of that. You tell me, my goodness. Okay, this is a poster black. Looks like I'm gonna have to leave this very soon because they're trying. Where's the black? Black. Okay, there's that. A few panel TV, YouTube shows, and podcasts from guest royal correspondents. Okay, said and more restricted is quite understatement. Tweet character count issues. Okay, there's that, because they want him to go back and pick up the heavy load in order to protect the spineless one. Yep, that's pretty much that. Alright, after this, that's it. They left. They can manipulate and control Harry if she is not around, pathetic and disrespectful. They don't They don't see their treatment of him as abuse. They certainly don't see his family. Sound like they're saying if he comes back without his wife, they will leave her alone. Yeah, well, anybody got change for a $3 bills because I need it. Okay, he left for a reason. What will be different if he come back? They seem to be unwilling to accept that he's not going back to being William's doormat and third wheel or family scapegoat and clown regardless of his relationship with Meghan. He'll never work with UK tabloid again. Okay, so let's go back. Not let's go back. Let's go to the next tweet. These people. The thing is that the fundamental problem is the entire UK, forget the little people, the regular Brits, the citizen, the ones who make decisions. They do not recognize their stupidity. If they don't recognize their stupidity, once Harry go back, guess what? They'll pick up exactly where they left off, as if nothing happened. So Harry, keep on getting the end of the stick every time, he understands the pain that he's been receiving. So if he goes back, that's his own fault. Okay? Meaning like working royals, that will be his own fault because the same stupid people who keep on, abusing him ever since he was a kid will continue exactly where they left off. Okay? Let's continue. It's just that in order for those people to understand what Harry is going through, what Harry have felt, they themselves need to go through it themselves in order for them to understand Harry's perspective, because it seems like nothing will get them understand. So they need to experience it. Okay, next tweet. Those clowns keep fighting a one-sided battle with Harry and Meghan, who are just minding their business, doing their own thing. What did they think that podcast will do? I've heard that they had a podcast on the same day of the open ceremony. And then I came across some tweets where I was reading the comments under the tweet. One of them is from I believe one of the Invictus posts, that some people couldn't get the open ceremony. I don't know. They told them one thing. I don't know. They really control these people over there. But they can't see it. Meanwhile, the thing was for free on YouTube. Okay? All right, regarding the podcast, what did they think that podcast will do? They should be grateful Meghan didn't make an appearance yesterday because the waves sis causes when she step outside. I'm telling you, it's true. Okay, they keep fighting local fight. Like the witchcraft at this point. I heard nothing. Okay, I heard nothing and saw nothing about nothing that they were yapping, meaning the podcast. I was on mute. The squad are laughing. They're also fighting locally and creating local dramas. Internationally, life is moving on. Countries are celebrating their vets. I'm sure Harry is happy as hell. The island clowns are ignoring him. We all know when Meghan comes out, it will be madness unless we're lucky. That's their whole problem. How dare they do their own thing? Okay, that's okay. We have them clowns on mute. They best be glad she didn't shake the earth with her appearance yesterday. There's the crying face. And the squad are saying, when is she coming? Okay, what podcast? There's the laugh. I want to make a cartoon of them knocking themselves out, swinging at straw men with hazmat faces them while the real Harry and Meghan are farming growing. Okay, I don't understand. They'll be doing 2-hour family TV shows when Meghan arrives at the Invictus game about rugby. There's a laugh. Their failure are now exposed globally. That's right. Look at this. I'm saying that's why. Ignore the jealous. There was a podcast. There's that exactly from beer pong to a Goro. Okay, I don't know what that is. Yep, our webs will still be broken down. Tell me you don't know about the Rugby World Cup and how huge it is. Don't understand how famous Tyndall is and that world. Seriously, just because your world is more. Okay, I have no idea. I only know of Tyndall because through the Sussexes, we're talking about it, and we know he married that. I think when I first come across was when he cheated against the wife, and there was some image of was it a gas station or something, him kissing somebody, and then they said that was part of the royal family, and I was like, who the hell is he? Something like that. And then I find out that That's my first recollection of it. And then I don't know if I mentioned it on any of my videos, but that was about it. Without me following Meghan, I'll never know. I don't know. Well, we don't have rugby in the US. If they do, I don't even follow it.
How did you find it?
Okay? Yep. And tell us how well Invictus is going on Netflix. Bum. Okay. Whatever. Keep saying it. What is your problem here? Patrons promoting the Rugby World Cup is not trying to compete. Okay. Alright. Rugby is not really a good, not good. Is not really covered as well. Not even soccer in the US is really mentioned that much. Football is pretty much it. Football and basketball. That's pretty much it in the US. Okay? Next tweet. Okay? We love him here. You'll never get a bad word out of any of us for Harry. Look what he's built. Look what he's created for us all. Rich Waldom. Team UK. Remove all the noise and it really is just that simple. Invictus game. Okay? So it's a minute and 34 seconds. Let's listen. There'll be some screenshot in between. Okay? I hope you guys saw the open ceremony on it was streamed live yesterday.
From battlefields to a sporting cauldron.
This is the
A hero's welcome for injured soldiers. Turned Invictus athletes, some still at war.
Ukraine.
Germany, the sixth nation to play host to Prince Harry's Invictus Games,
Willkommen zu den Invictus Games.
bringing together athletes from 21 countries.
Since my wife discovered that she is of Nigerian descent, it's likely to get a little bit more competitive this year.
The Duke of Sussex flying in from California via London to kick off the Games. A polarising royal on home soil, but not for the hundreds who gathered in the heat for a glimpse today, among friends with Team Great Britain.
We love him here. You'll never get a bad word out of any of us for Harry. Look what he's built. Look what he's created for us all.
Harry kicked off the games solo tonight, but wife Meghan Markle's expected to join him in coming days. Beyond the royal drama that follows them wherever they go, the competitors here in Germany have their eyes on the prize.
31 Australians chasing gold.
I wasn't going to wait for someone else to come and rescue me because it's never going to happen. If you don't do the work, then no one else can do the work for you.
A team tough as nails, unyielding and unbroken. In Dusseldorf, Germany, Ashley Mullaney, 7 News.
Okay, at least they were reporting it properly. There's the clap. I wonder what question he was asked. Probably an attempt to draw a negative comment about Harry. I love it when well-respected Brit speak out in support of Harry. No wonder they keep shaking the same tree for same old style comments. Okay, he said his work speaks for itself. Leave us out of the drama. Yeah, we love him here. You'll never heard a bad word out of us for Harry. Quote, how wonderful the respect they have for him. God love him. Okay, I can't have said it any better. This is the kind of loyalty only true service can earn. This is just but beautiful indeed. Without all the noise, it's just simple and lovely to watch the power of Invictus Game 2023. All love and praise. Harry really is Diana's son. Okay, here from Squad Sister UK. Alright, after this, that's it. There's a hard, simple respect. Let the man work speak for him. Okay, may I remind you whose wings did Invictus Games fly? It was on Prince Harry's wing. Momentum, his life's experience as a veteran, his PTSD, his energy, his intimidable spirit made it happen. I'm honoring veteran who made a difference. You focus on irrelevance. Why? Okay, so let's go to the next one. There's more comment, but let's move on. There's one. I have a thread, so that's gonna take a long time. Okay, so I'm already 19 minutes. Okay, next tweet. This is from Invictus Game Foundation. The Invictus Games is not about being the quickest, strongest, and highest. Valentin Popa of Team Romania took over 25 minutes to complete the men's IT5 1500 and was giving a hero reception on his final lap. He embodies the Invictus. It's the willpower behind it. They're not quitting. Look at all these people there. Okay, it's not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent. It is the one most adaptable to change. Charles Baldwin. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to the next one. Okay, what is that? H Sanger thread. Okay, so this might be the thread. This might I have to go back. I did copy, right? Copy, and here we paste. Alright, so there's Harry here. Is that a thread? Okay, I thought there were more stuff in it. Okay, 2,000 shares, and me and Harry drop our album. Please name the group. Alright, so this is Macklemore, the singer they hired to sing at the open ceremony. There were some other good ones too. The lady who sang when the flag was going up was really good. Okay, so there he is with Harry. Okay, P.S. Macklemore's performance at the opening ceremony was epic. Also, that suit is exquisite. Prince Mac. Okay, name it, love wins. Okay, ceremony concert 100%. Oh my god. I don't want YouTube to block it. The Hot Boys, Seattle Mayor, and American Prince. Okay, I will name the more Harry. I went to his page but couldn't find the post. Macklemore, there's this. Okay, Not Peggy, Spare This, Hot Shots, more Sussex Squads. There's the love. Okay, so there's some images below here. These I didn't bookmark. Let me like it so it appears on my thing. Okay, Prince Harry with South Korean family. That's nice. That's nice. He gives all of them as many attention as possible. This is what's nice about him. Took time with each of the players, the families, and all of that. And that makes me every time I see things like that, it reminds me of that interview that he said, you know, this is half of his private role, half of his private role. He just want to come here and crack out with the boys and the girls and enjoy it.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
Cheeky question. You're right, that is a cheeky question. But Andrew, to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life, you know, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and you know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
So this is exactly what he means by that, because before we never really see what's going on in the back with the Invictus. We knew it exists, but not really much of what goes on. But now we're starting to see a bit more of it, especially now that I'm paying attention to Harry and Meghan's thing. There's a HUD, and there's more. Okay, this is one of the squad. I don't know if I have this. No, I didn't put it because of something that was said in it. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, I thought I had a thread on this. There were a lot of other things that was posted below it, and I thought it was a thread. But anyway, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so this is that. Let's give this post 1 million likes to show appreciation. Share it and encourage your friends to share it. I nominated Prince Harry for a Nobel Prize. Okay? At Nobel Prize. Wow, the official Twitter feed of the Nobel Prize. It has 1 million followers. Wow, let me follow it. There's more. I never really follow them. Okay. For creating Invictus game for veterans, the success and pure joy of Invictus game veterans, a second life, a challenge, fun, healing, a sense of family bonding. We've not seen this in the last half century. Harry is a veteran. Okay, so there's that here from his grandmother's funeral, and they want to isolate him, but yet they made him look more like a king. Okay, Prince Harry deserved a Nobel Prize for the Invictus game. At Nobel Prize, nothing of this caliber has been done before. Never in history have combat veterans from so many countries gathered to support and encourage each other, their nation, and the world to move forward together in peace. That is true. Let's go into that. Okay, Harry cares not only about the veterans who were injured or had their limbs amputated. He also cares about the veterans who doesn't have those injuries or scars on the outside. He's taking care of the veterans with their mental scars on the inside. PTSD vets. Limbless young men came home to fend for themselves, forgotten by the general population. The existence of Invictus remind all us of their contribution to their respective nation. That is true. That is true. Okay. Also this, can we get some support for the KFC? Okay. They both deserve an FC. Also Prince Harry for founding We Are Invictus. Wow. They also nominated him for that. Wow. Do you even know what they award the Nobel Peace Prize for? Hint, part of the requirement is in the title. Oh my goodness, let's go into that. Did it occur to you that getting 23 nation veterans together in the games will have an effect on the families, press organizers, spectators, volunteers, national leaders, citizens, etc., etc.? It promotes respect, tolerance, and peace. Pretty much that. They have to find somewhere. I think the sense that the other one was putting to discredit Harry, like Harry doesn't deserve that. Okay, he deserved the Nobel Peace Prize for creating Invictus game. There's the laugh. Not interesting in this post. But why you here? Why you here? Clown idea was stolen from... No. He didn't steal it. He even said he got the idea. This is not stealing. The same way, look, how do we get iPhone? It's ideas, creative ideas that have improved over the years. Okay, he saw it and he saw it needed to be, offered to many other vets. This is something that America did for its vets to give them a sense of continuation. But Harry have put it globally, improve on it, and he always makes sure to give credit where credit is due. Okay, he never shined from it to say where he got the idea. It was two places. One, not only when he was flying back home from Afghanistan, seeing the the service member almost lifeless. I wonder how this person did they make it? Okay, and then to come in the US to see this is what the veterans are doing. They're missing limbs, they this, they that, part of their body is not there, but they're pushing to. So he used that. Okay, those two experiences, put it together and put it for everybody else and give it a global touch. Okay, and then improve on it. This is not just about the game, seeing them compete here. In the background, the things that they do, sometimes they post it on Twitter, the mental aspect of it, which I just read, where they help people. There's one I read a long time ago where a vet needed to be transported really quick. Invictus came along to help them because the family couldn't really do that, couldn't afford to do that. All of this, there's so much more that they do in the background. Okay, you don't have to ask me twice. Done. All right, so let me read the comments underneath this and then move on. Okay, good grief, you haters are insufferable. Truth isn't hateful. I mean, Harry is not hiding behind it. He didn't do anything. Are you freaking kidding me? Now he's using it to grift. Okay, yeah, I have enough. I didn't finish with this thing, but I have enough. Next tweet. When they don't like you, they really don't like you. They don't care what you've done. Wow. And I wonder how the vets and well, never mind. There's no reason for them to hold their breath to get some sort of appreciation from those haters. Next tweet. They thought by removing his military titles, the veterans will stop supporting him. Your titles couldn't match what we witnessed yesterday. Okay, who did that? Who is that? Is that the squaddies? Yeah, 11 others that I... Okay, so let's follow. This is a squaddie. Okay, so 6 seconds. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, so she was in attendance over there. There's that. That's a bat. I black. I don't need to unblack it. Everybody's saying loves Harry. That's right. Everybody who's saying do love him. Okay, OMG, thank you so much for this. It is wonderful to see firsthand through Squaddie's eyes how loved Harry is and how special the athletes are. I am so heartwarming. Thank you. Okay, I'm beyond disgusting that they remove his military title. I find it abhorrent and unforgivable. Okay, I think it's because no veterans really celebrate those lucky packet medals they give each other, and they thought it would be the same with Harry, who has actually served alongside his fellow military colleagues. They were wrong, and Dusseldorf is showing them flames. Okay, a real person who recognized the absurdity of a monarchy. Sadly, they don't realize he's earned his veteran status. He doesn't need title. He did nothing to earn to maintain such status. He did nothing. Okay. Sadly, they don't realize he earned his veteran status. That's true, because he served 10 years. Okay. He doesn't need, okay, titles. He did nothing to earn to maintain such status. Okay, this part I'm a little bit lost. Okay, Invictus, which means unconquered in Latin, is one of Henley's most famous poems. It was written during a time when he was facing great personal challenges, and it reflects his belief in the power of the, I guess, Invictus. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I don't see it. That's in French, the last one. Okay, this one. The military titles went south in 2020. Watcha late for it. Okay, watcha late for. Watcha late for. Okay, wow. Okay, next tweet. There's this. No matter how hard they try, they'll never get the world to hate Prince Harry. They can't even get their own countrymen to react this genuinely happy around the others. They have only made Harry more globally loved and adored by coming after him and his wife. There's this. Yeah, these are the UK team. And he speaks to them via Zoom on many occasions. That's this. Wow, that's genuinely a hug. There's that. Yep, she was the one her brother give a shout out when Invictus put now I remember in my last video I was remember little bits and pieces. What is it? Invictus had put a background conversation, just a still image, alright? Harry and Montecito and talking via Zoom with Team UK via Zoom, and then her brother give a shout out, oh, not my sister, something like that, who was having just a chat with Prince Harry. Or was it her who put that picture in her account? Either her or Invictus who did that under their account, who put the picture of them talking to Harry via Zoom. So now they're facing each other. I like that. Next. Oh. I got scared. I didn't know that was a video. This one is cute. Let's watch. 12 seconds. Look at it. Stop to take pictures with them. Is that the one where he told the guy to move out the way? Yeah. Look at you know what I like about this? As I walk, look at her, probably one of the assistant. Her eyes is on her phone, and the minute Harry stop, look how quickly she stopped. It's like her eyes is different direction. Watch, you see, she's really focused on her phone. Watch once Harry turn and to stop to talk to the vet, and then you see how quickly she stopped. Watch. Bam. You see? Wow. Okay, that's skills right there. Harry is a truly good man with a great mission. The royal family can't counter that with balcony appearances, wearing ridiculously over-decorated outfits. Okay, at royal family, oh my god, they tagged them. Okay, look at this. I blacked the royal family. You see, I blacked them, but I hover around it to show you that this person tagged them, meaning that it will appear under their Twitter account. Okay, at royal family royally missed opportunity to showcase their best assets in Harry and Meghan, who are beloved around the world, especially in America. The world has evolved, but royals haven't. Royals could have used them to improve relations in their overseas territories they lost. Everybody saw that, but not them. But they rather focus there with a selective group, the tabloid locally, just to fool the people, to write lies for them. Okay, you ain't said nothing but a word, and they are trying their best to get the world to hate them, and they're not. See, after all the years of doing what they've been doing, pressing all this hate, people are tired of it, worn out on it, to the point where they're side-eyeing the royals. Okay, they forget the world doesn't follow and read the UK press. People read Harry's book, Spare. That's another thing. Okay, personally, I'm pretty happy that they are here in the US now. I've always thought Harry was the most interesting of the royals. I think it's just his red hair, though. I think it's just his head. No, I think it's just his red hair, though. And his book is similar to my red-headed father, so I adore him. Okay, no decent human being will hate a man with a kind heart to help his fellow men and women suffered, the poor and sick children. Okay, he is loved around the world. I don't understand the hate. They post items against him that just don't make sense. Okay, I'm so glad to see these Invictus games for both the veterans participating, and finally to show the true Prince Harry. We want the very best life for vets. Alright, that's that. You cannot fake a genuine enthusiasm that comes from Harry and Meghan. They are good and happy people. Okay, how can anyone hate this man? How? Okay, every criticism of Harry and Meghan increase in love the world has for them. Strange but true. Okay, he is his mother's son. Will never forget her compassion holding AIDS babies when they were vilified. That's very true. Okay, very natural human being. Harry is a great standard bearer for the royal family, and he's exactly like his mother. Sadly, both Harry and Diana received exactly the same treatment from that illustrious family, which was prompted by nothing more than envy and jealousy due to their overwhelmingly popularity. And yet they still haven't learned to change. They still haven't learned to change. That's the problem. They saw how the world loved Diana. They hated her for it, but yet they didn't do a dent of change for themselves for people to love them. They have even gotten worse, but they expect people to love them for their stupidity. I don't understand this. Well said. You can see real laughter and real smile. Something in short supply from some of his relations. All right, let's go to the next one. There's plenty of comments, but let's move on. I have a lot to edit, and tomorrow I have to give the computer. My husband is working home next week, but I could always edit on my other computer. Okay, next week. Stop saying the royal family missed out or lost out. We are witnessing exactly what they did not want to happen. A successful, independent Harry thriving, making all his dreams come true, and having a global impact on his own. Good King Harry. Okay, that's in French. Okay, that's another different language. Okay, miss out. Narrative implies effort to achieve a a favorable outcome. The only favorable outcome for the royal family, the only thing they missed out on was to continue taking credit for his work and benefiting from his impact. That is true. This one says, thank you. Okay, you have nailed it. They didn't miss or lose out. They forfeit the opportunity to thrive with his power duo, to have the monarchy on their own terms. They got what they wanted, and the world got the best. That's right. All right, you've dead on. They haven't missed out on anything because they would have never let IG evolve under their aegis to what it is currently. They're not visionaries. That is true. Their view is primarily as PR for themselves and would have hampered and or siphon off funding and minimize Harry's spot. That is true. Under the royal family, it will not be as big as it's getting. Okay, as big as it's getting. Yes, indeed, the life his mother dreamed. Okay, the royal family wanted him broken and begging to come back into the family fold, where they could force him back into his pair role after he divorced and abandoned his family. They and press didn't want him to thrive outside of the royal bubble. 100%. Okay, this was organized initially when he was a royal. Now he just gives speeches. What is independent about that? All right, time to black. Okay, yes, says it loud again. Isn't it time to call the royal what they are, a commercial enterprise that the UK uses to draw visitors? They have no power. It's all about the money. I don't even think they're drawing visitors. The way they're behaving, nobody wants to be over there. Okay, exactly. They will never have let him succeed like this, even if it was possible. They had decided his role was to be the scapegoat, the failure, so Willie could look better, so that family aren't missing out on anything. But Harry will have missed out on everything. That is true. That is true. You see, when Harry used to do joint interviews with William always put him down. He's gonna be drinking, he's gonna be doing all of this.
What would you want to do?
I think I don't know. It's a really tricky question. It goes through my head lots. I'd like to fly helicopters, definitely. I'd like to be some sort of heli pilot, you know, working for the UN maybe or something like that. Go off and do some, you know, I'd have to be doing something active outside and doing sort of fun stuff, but with an edge to helping people.
How about you, Harry?
He'd probably sit in and play computer games and drink beer.
You know, always in the negative aspect. So true, absolutely true. Okay, you snooze, you lose. That's for sure. Thank you. Yes. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm almost done. The other one that I'm gonna record, it will be for Pure Team Sussex. There's this. Every time Harry and Meghan are outside, here comes the insecure media chihuahuas. Look over here. Yeah, media chihuahuas. Okay, the other brother and his what's her face are more popular and have all the titles. There's that, the crying. Okay, and then the GIF where they're laughing at them. Okay, veterans didn't get the memo. They are all out for Harry just as he is for them. That is true. Oh, so these are some extras. Okay, no surrender. The very fact that right-wing media and commentators hate these two is more than enough reason for me to like them a lot. That's for sure. Okay, trying to source but cannot find. So no working royal family members wishes the veteran best wishes and good luck for Invictus Game 23. But they strut around with all their military honors, badges, and pirate hats. Outrageous. These are more people who's seeing some of the things that I've been saying. The royal family not coming out to sell a damn thing. Okay? Watching the highlights of the Invictus game, the royal family should be embarrassed. Harry has built something beautiful. That's right. The British royal family is petty and small. Let's like this so I could, if anything, I could always come back to them. Okay, there's this. The British royal family is petty and small. The writer ignored the veterans competing in the Invictus game because it will require them to acknowledge that Prince Harry's project is successful outside of the firm. Then they'll play dress up as war heroes to go to a parade. The optics. This is not good. Yep. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one is very inspiring. This is a video, but when I play it, I probably will fast forward it. Okay, it's almost 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Okay, stop whatever you're doing and watch this. Okay, if you only ever watch one clip from the Invictus game in your life, please let it be this one. Okay, voila, amoro. Thank you for embodying the Invictus spirit. Okay, I'm gonna let it play, but I probably will put maybe the sound, the length of my channel theme song. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll let it, but it will be fast forward. All right.
And away we go then. With this 100-metre final. Now it's the first time on the track for the Jordan competitor, not done this race before. And look at that. That is magnificent.
This is the future.
We've got our winner. Well played, well done. Great race, great finish.
Evolution.
Now Gibson for Team UK isn't interested in the race. He's only interested in helping the competitor from Jordan and making sure that she does this. She said at the start it's the first time she's ever raced.
Evolution.
Roller Amro for Jordan, who is making her way along the track, and she's not going to do this on her own. This is fabulous. Talk about inspiration. Moments that sum up what the Invictus game is all about, and this is one of them. Roller Amro from Jordan, competing in the women's IT 500 metres.
Human error.
And she's going to finish this, and she's going to be helped all the way.
Evolution.
Gibson from Team UK just decided, you know what, I'm interested in helping Roller Amro. They were chatting at the start, and she's right next to her. The Australian manager behind her helping out. She's saying that's all right, that's the first time I've ever done it. I've never done this before. Gibson's heard it and said, right, well, I'm with you. Let's get you over the line. Let's get you to the end. And she will. She's being applauded all the way here, is Roller Amro. Roller Amro finishes. She's done it. She's crossed the line.
This is the future.
Wow.
Human error.
Performance of the game so far.
It's the will behind the power. Wow.
This is the future.
No words to describe it. Lovely.
Evolution.
That's nice. Alright, so let's read some of the comment. Okay, I saw it. It was amazing and you could feel the love in your soul. She stayed by her side till the end. It was beautiful. God bless them both. Bravo. There's this. Darn it, my eyeball is sweating. Okay, OMG, bless her heart. Sobbing my heart out watching this. We watch it live. Tears all over the place. Claire stopped at the line, so she came last. Respect. Okay, hubby and I watch it together. There was not a dry eye between us. This is inspiration and motivation personified. Beautiful to see. It was hard. My heart broke into poetry. The tears were a river of waves and calm. I love this. This is Invictus. This is what respect and decency look like. Okay, after this, that's it. The courage and tenacity of these veterans is truly awe-inspiring. And what a blessing it must be to have an event like Invictus Game Dusseldorf 23 to work toward, knowing all the support and goodwill that's behind these vets all the way. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. And this is my last one for this channel, but I have 4 more I will record for APU Team Sussex, because it seems like they're not coming over here to watch the thing, some of my videos. Okay, so this was posted, okay, by Gloria Owaba. So she's a senator, Parliament of Kenya. So she is like an official over there in Kenya. So I thought it was really good to share. It seems like maybe, I do not know what they said, maybe doing some pitch for her country for some of her vets. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I do not, this is just my speculation. If you know any more than that, feel free to add to the comment. Okay, Invictus Game Kenya team loading. Greeting from Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. 12 seconds only. Okay, I made all that assumption in 12-second video. You could come and bash me, I know. Let's see some of the comment. Madam and letting go of Harry's hand. There's the laugh. Let's go Invictus Team Kenya. Yep. Okay, Senator Gloria, that will be such a great news. Also, hope you still be around when Meghan arrives. She is an advocate to end period poverty. She works with Manihala, hard time pronounce it, and India on this. And if you look on this channel, I made a video regarding that charity. Okay, see you at the next one, Kenya. How wonderful that the Invictus game could be added more participant countries. Okay, there's this, there's that. Okay, I need to stop black this thing. It keeps on popping up, and that one too. I don't know what it is all about. Okay, this is awesome. We definitely need to see more African teams and Invictus. Okay, explain please. Okay, how is she Kenya team if there is no Kenya? This is what I was saying. Maybe she's trying to advocate. How can she get her teams into that? Let me see here. Okay, Miss Gloria is a top member of Parliament in Kenya. She is devoted to veteran rehabilitation and support. See, my speculation might be right. Okay, David Wiseman has gone to visit Kenya. The Invictus game was highly recognized in Parliament and warmly welcomed then. And there are ongoing talks, hence loading. Yeah, so that I was right. Maybe trying to advocate for some of them. I see now. Thank you. There will be. All right. And a lot more. Oh my God, when I was watching the Invictus Heart of Invictus and Netflix, you see Team Ukraine, how they're advocating for the teams, their members to participate because they see how this could help them. So there's a lot of things that's going on. We need to differentiate between the soldiers and elected officials. And those elected officials, okay, they're the one who make the choice to see how to use those vets. Not vets, their armies or whatever. All right, so they're the one who knows what the country needs to in order to be protected. Unless if you're going to invade other countries, I don't know. But separate the soldiers from politicians. Okay, and this is why we need to pay attention who we're voting for, because it matters. They're the one who make this tough decision on your behalf. But many of them, once they get elected, they tend to forget about you the people who vote for them. Instead, they focus on their own agenda and do their stupid things outside of the country, use the soldiers to do their bidding for them, do the fight for them. But yet you will never see them go join. Not all. Some members have served and they saw what happened, and then once they leave the military life, some of them they run for office. That's the thing. There's another thing I'm looking at. They become a politician and whatnot. Okay, so we need to pay attention who you vote for. Look at Trump, for example. All right, when he was a young man, he was at age to go fight. He gave excuses after excuses, bone spur, all sort of excuses to not participate. Okay, now look what happened now. After countless, can you imagine from the time where he gave those fake medical issues till now, how many veterans, how many soldiers have died to give him the right to do the nonsense he just did to spit on our flag? Okay, so that's that. Let me move on. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright, so what time do I have here? I have 56 minutes. Let's do a prayer. Alright, there's a lot more going on, but prayer for, let's see, for foot soldiers. Foot soldiers. And okay, let's end. Let the blind see. Let's see if something come up. Not much. A powerful prayer to protect, defend, and camouflage against the hidden attack of the devil. Scriptures talk about our Lord being. Okay, so that's a video. Okay, let's look for image. I'm thinking first I thought of this, then that. Let's do this one. Okay, Heavenly Father, I praise you in advance for your hand of protection over soldiers of this great nation. Lord, they have answered a call to protect and defend their fellow countrymen. So today I ask that you place a hedge of protection around them, be the shield that guides their steps during the day and the fire that lights their path at night. Lord, I trust that while the weapon may form, it will not prosper. I thank you in advance for your protecting power from the tip of their head to the sole of their feet, as well as their heart and mind. I praise you for your divine covering. In Jesus' name, amen. I think this is a good one. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Now, I'm going to do a video for my other channel, IPU Team Sussex, where these will be the discussion. Only 4 tweets, but I'm running out of tweets for them. Alright, so this will be the tweet that I will be discussing on that video. Alright, so that is it. Thank you for your support.
Evolution. This is the future.